Yo, this your boy Tonyo coming through with a little live, but we ain't doing it live. I'm pre-recording it. Backyard comedy, you already know him. Your boy Vocal 26. I got my boy Really Dooley.
I'm really here in the flesh and the spirit, bro. What up?
What's up, my brother? I ain't nothing, man. Had to get on lunch break so we can do something real quick. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna bring something through to y'all real quick. Shout out to Onyx, man. Onyx is on the trip with his job, so he can't make it today, but he will
making that money.
You already know. Supporting black businesses. It was a something that went on. But it's not the only thing that went on, but it went viral like damn near instantly. You know what I'm saying? But something that I want to speak on with you about, man, because you made some very valid points the other day. Supporting black business. Why can't we?
Bro, I feel like it's a trust issue. For one, it's like black folks don't trust black folks.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, black folks tend to we don't keep our word about certain things, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in those two factors, that's where I think that's what kills the black business. Now you do got a few good ones that people they keep their word, they on time, they do what they supposed to do, but they're very few in between. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when people start trusting and start keeping their own word, then it might flourish a little better. But at the same time, I feel like they're doing their business for like clout in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they don't even really care about how their business is, and so how it works and how it's ran, and who cares about it. Some people just don't care, bro.
That's and you're right, because I'm gonna keep it 100. I have helped out a lot of people, businesses or not. You know what I'm saying? I have stepped up and helped out, and I can pretty much count on my hand how much support we have had. Throughout. I mean, people have, but it ain't been nobody that we know like that. It's been people that we met off, that we had to build a relationship with. You feel what I'm saying? That want to support and that things of nature, and they don't even ask for nothing in return. It's like with our people, we got to do something for them in order to get something in return. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing it just to, okay, Dooley can cook. He got a fire business. Let me just help Dooley out. They're not doing it for that. No, can you make me 17 cakes and 14 pies, and then I can help? Then I can put your name out there. You know what I'm saying? And I get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to invest in somebody if you don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what networking is about. You got to get to know people and find out what they're about, because it is a lot of bullshitters out here. White, black, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. It is a lot of people that bull job. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something with our community, because at my job that I work at, I see a lot of Hispanics, bro.
Hello, Mr. George.
They might get out like clown cars.
They stick together.
They stick together, bro. They pile up in them buses and they go to Piggy Wiggy on Sunday, and they bringing in $42 million in a household.
Because they're looking at the bigger picture, man. See, our people, they offer self is real selfish. Spanish people, they in it for the whole community of them or whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nobody left out of the group, But with black, it's like they want to be the done daughter. They got to be on top, or they don't want to be with it. And something that you said kind of struck out to me. Some black people will support other black people, but they can't know the person.
I don't know that fool.
That goes to what you were saying about us getting support with backyard comedy. Like, a lot of people don't want to do it because they know us. You know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you, just as soon as I name Big Lights Cross BET, damn, y'all been doing this long, such and such. Oh, what can I do to help? Oh, but you ain't want to do nothing when we were just trying. One thing about a business, here's the thing about a lot of black people, and I know some personally. They think that when
I know a lot of black people.
Yeah, I'm talking about they got businesses.
I know that. Go ahead, bro.
One thing they think, tomorrow they're gonna be millionaires. It don't work like that. You got to put work in. You got to be consistent, and you got to put the work in. Every day is not gonna be a good day when you have a business. Every day ain't a good day when you ain't got a damn business.
Every day is a sunny day.
Yeah.
Well, then what's a sunny day?
You
You know what I'm
damn
saying?
right.
But but
Yeah,
but but you got to put that work in because me and Honest were looking at the other day. Certain companies they didn't start popping until they were 45 years old. Like
yeah.
like they
Certain
did it. They had
people.
to work at it. They had to work at it for 30 years and 20 years. See, our generation and below our generation, I ain't gonna necessarily say our generation, below our generation, the newcomers, they
Yeah,
expect that I don't gotta put no work in. I can do 4 videos and become famous tomorrow. That may be. But what if you don't? What if you don't pop?
yeah,
Then what?
yeah. I depend. It depends on what kind of content they're doing. You know, some of them gonna pop now. You know,
Yeah.
some of them gonna pop, and it be for the wrong reason. But
I can pull
it
I can
don't.
pull
It
I can
don't
pull
work
my
that way.
pants down right now. We going viral. Huh?
Yeah, it probably so.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Boy, you stupid as hell.
You know what I'm saying? But
But
but that
yeah,
that
but
that kind of stuff, ignorant stuff always,
yeah, it always
people
goes
people
viral.
tend to people tend to support dumb shit and drama shit faster than somebody that's being real and somebody that's having something good to do. You
Yeah,
don't really see a lot of good stuff on TV. You know what I'm saying? That's people going to feed the homeless and helping kids now, but you will see
yeah.
a motherfucker get slapped across the face quick. You
Hmm.
feel what I'm saying? Like you gonna see that people gonna put money into the drama and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Ratchet reality TV is what my ex-wife used to call it.
I can't
They gonna
watch it.
love it.
Well, I can never watch reality TV, but more power to him with that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's just something that we need to, as a whole, need to get better at. And I feel like it starts with each individual. Like, if you know you won't keep your word with shit you gonna say and you got a business, you need to start keeping your word or get rid of your damn business. Point blank period. You know, simple as that. That's how
yeah,
it need to
yeah,
be done. You know, because you making it harder for everybody else that has a legitimate business and trying to do
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
And
you
and,
just
and let me piggyback off of you.
go ahead,
If
bro.
you First of all, social media is a highlight of all time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? If you know you gonna do somebody wrong, you better be prepared to be called
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
Once they post your ass, it's gonna
Yeah.
be everywhere in the World
Mm.
Wide Web.
Boy, it's like a fire
Yeah,
that done caught in the trees. It's over,
yeah,
son.
yeah. See, word of mouth is faster than Motorola. That's what the old head
Hmm.
used to say. Like if you want to find out something, man, they heard it through the grapevine. It's gonna come through
Yeah.
there
Quick,
fast too,
fast, and hurry. Busting
especially
all them grapes.
especially if you did something wrong. Oh, they gonna talk about it immediately. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like the thing we seen the other day. You know what I mean? With old boy that was cooking. Like
Yeah.
you had to have known that it was gonna be out there like that if you did what you did with them damn Food Line pound cakes. Now,
Yeah, and how he get them? They won't even open that day. They go for the day before. I had to be, but you know.
but that just go to show like that's one of the reasons why it's hard to support
Mhm.
black businesses because whenever we see black businesses and it's just my opinion, whenever a black business is talked about or it's shown on social media, it's something going messed up.
Yeah,
Like it's something wrong that they did wrong. They're not showing the times that they were
when they
popping,
be
they were
doing
doing
good,
good. Everybody can't be messed up like that.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
They
But
can't.
that one time you do something shady and it's gonna mess your business up. All it
Yeah,
takes is one bad apple. You know what I'm saying? And then don't nobody want to deal with you no more.
but
You know what I'm
never
saying?
again.
Yeah,
That messes up the whole thing. And then like, some people, when you mess up in one area, you try to bounce to another one. Well, it's gonna be the same thing because you're the same person with the same
yep,
name. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? I
yep,
don't care if
yep,
you was selling CDs, now you selling plates. It's gonna be the same thing because you got the same characteristics and the
yeah,
same character. Until you
yep,
change your character, like I said, everybody change their character. It's gonna be the
mm-hmm,
same thing, man. We gotta have this
yeah,
trust, and we gotta do what we say we're gonna do. That's
yeah.
the only way you
You
can
know
build trust.
the way that we try to give back to the black businesses. We shout out the black owned business of the week. we
Mm-hmm.
uh we try to go well, we don't try, we go find black owned stuff and try it out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like sort of support even though our platform ain't the biggest platform compared to other people, we still take the time to still show our people some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't do that. Like me, you just said earlier, oh, I don't know them, so therefore I'm not gonna put them out. it
Mm-hmm.
it don't take nothing to say shout out to this person or
Yeah.
that person. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Go check out this person or that person. And shout out to Arabia because Arabia do that all the time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
River,
What's up, cuzzo?
yeah, cuz yeah, she do that
Yeah,
a lot. She even hold events where other black owned businesses come and set their stuff up, and you know what I mean. And she show them off.
yeah.
People don't do that.
And then the sad thing about it is people don't even try to support that, even when it could be free. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes she do
yeah,
stuff like that and it be free and they still
yeah.
don't show up and support, man, because
Haters,
they want
bro.
to, yeah, they either hating or they want to know who all gonna be there, who all involved. They're not looking at the bigger picture and trying to like figure out how can we get this shit popping, you
Yeah,
know, get our community together. It's all individually, you know, rap. They want the clap for themselves. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's sad, but at the end of the
It,
day,
then a mofo because you never
yeah,
know. You know, people miss their blessings doing that,
yeah,
and we speak about that all the time. Everything don't need to be for a payment. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because, and I'm gonna use us as an example. We started out not making a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
we still showed up. We still showed up. We still showed
Got
up, and
to,
we still showed up. We done
yeah.
traveled far at our own
Online,
pace just to get our name out there because that's what networking is about.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what we done did. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
but the fact of the matter, a lot of people know us now from doing that type of stuff that we would have never probably met if we would have never went. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? We still had to
And
go get our blessing though. We still had to receive that blessing.
that's the thing about it too. When you got a business or whatever you're doing, you got to be consistent and you got to be, you know, try to at least get some information about what you're doing. You know, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people they just start a business because they feel like it's easy, or they start
Yeah.
something and
Mm-hmm.
they don't be consistent with it, and
Yeah.
they'll pick it up, drop it down, pick it up, put it down. You know, you can't do that. And
Yeah.
if you do that with one thing, you do that with other things in your life. You're not gonna be
Yeah. Real
successful that
talk.
way.
Real talk.
Yeah,
And don't get me wrong, my people. Anybody looking at it, don't get me wrong. All money ain't good money.
that's
Some
real.
things the old folks say sometimes you need to leave well enough alone, and that's real talk. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
But
better.
you gotta have these conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be don't be scared to put your name on that. Don't be scared to help this person because you helping this person business. You know what I mean? And working together, which is something black people can't seem to do. You know they can't seem
Yeah,
to work together. You know what I mean? They always get mad. They always get jealous. Is my thing bigger than yours type of run? You know what I'm saying? Like it's dick measuring
yeah,
contest. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us
yeah,
making the
yeah,
money,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Instead of us making the money all together and doing what we got to do. It's
yeah.
plenty of money out here. You don't think the white folk do it?
Well,
Asians
well, see,
do it.
they know it's pretty money, but it's not enough clout to go around, bro. Like you can have the money, but they want that respect and they want motherfuckers to see them. Oh, excuse me. They want people to see them that way. Like
Yeah,
they the top dog. And you gotta get out of that arrogance. When you have a business, you're calling yourself to serve. You can't serve in arrogance. You can't be arrogant and serve people, bro.
yeah,
That don't
yeah.
they don't go together.
And for real, make your business a legit business. Stop doing this
Yeah.
bull jive where you going to get food from known restaurants and then selling them on the streets.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
I
saying?
know
Like
a few that go
because
that slide and sell a pizza.
yeah, because it's making it harder for other people who really have a legitimate business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're like, oh, such and such, they did this over here. Now they're afraid to invest or to put you on because they don't want you to mess up their name. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Now they're like,
yep,
oh, I don't want to mess with Tonyo because when I went to Dooley House, he left 4 little nuts off my tire and I went in the ditch. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah,
that's all it takes. That's all it
yeah.
takes.
You got to be very careful, man, because anything can mess up your name, your business, and that's all some people have is their reputation and their name.
Hell
You got to
yeah.
make sure it stay legit, man. Like I know there're gonna be rumors and stuff like that, but your work will overshadow those rumors and those lies and stuff, man. Like as
Yeah.
long as you stay true to what you're doing, those lies will get stomped out. So
Yeah.
just keep doing what you're doing. You know, like I'm gonna use Jaleel as a example, bro. Like you know, he keep on doing what he doing. All this gonna blow over. You
Yeah. He
know,
can shake
as
back.
long as you, yeah, yeah. You know, all that stuff don't even matter at the end of the day, man. As long as
Just
you're
don't
doing it
do it
for
no
the right
more.
reason.
Several months later.
Get them out the grass and get them out my fucking yard. Get them out my fucking yard. Get them out my fucking yard. Pop all that shit. Bitch, you're sleepy.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. We ain't gonna have
You
no more
know,
mishaps. But
if you made a mistake, and this is just my opinion, if you make a mistake, bite the bullet. You already viral. Just
mm,
put a statement out from your business. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because I know
yeah.
people that rock with you gonna still rock with you, but that can tarnish future business.
Man.
You
And
know?
it could tarnish the people that's trying to rock with you too now,
Yeah,
because they
yeah,
might got
yeah,
their own business. They be like, well, you mess with him, you might be just as shady as him,
yeah, yeah.
or her or whoever, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So you gotta be careful of who you rocking with and all that. That's why I said, man, back to what I said, ain't no trust. You don't
Yeah,
trust
yeah. It
nobody in
ain't.
this
It ain't.
game, bro. It's hard.
We got to do better as that as a people, as a community, as a society, as out of all of that, as a race. We got to do better with that because it seems like we are the only race that have problems doing that, supporting each other. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that, like it seems that way. Like I just said earlier, Asians, Hispanics, all of them, they rock together, bro. That from kids on up, they kids, white people, they setting up generational wealth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They get land and all that stuff. Man, we ain't think about none of that. Some of us do, and some of our people have and did what they had to do. But man, who gonna keep it going when they dead and gone? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna keep the
yeah.
fire lit when they dead and gone? Like we just gonna be broke. Nobody's gonna have nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting there slowly but surely, man. Because like nobody has no about them. Everything when it comes to money is so easily to get. You got OnlyFans, you got little things you could do for a hustle. So it's
Yeah,
like nobody really cares, bro. Like,
yeah. It's money.
but
It's
they'll care
it's,
one
it's
day.
money all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, the thing about it, like you said, all money ain't good money. You
Nah,
know, some things
everything come with a
you
price.
getting, yeah, you getting money, but you at what cost?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
lose your morale. You can lose a lot of things and just trying to chase a dollar. So
yeah.
is it worth it at the end of the day?
Or 50 cent. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? I tell you what, though, I'm gonna be real with you while you brought it up. If I could show my feet for 400 something odd $1,000
yeah,
a month,
yeah.
I'm
I'll
putting
be
them
right
out
there
there.
with you.
You
It's
know what
crazy
I'm
that
saying?
you brought that up, bro. I just seen a lady was talking about her business with her OnlyFans and how she regrets it because of her son's friends be seeing her OnlyFans. But it's like you knew that before. You know what I'm saying? It's like some
It's
stuff you
public.
just kind of come
It's
on, yeah,
public.
come on, bro.
Even if you put age verification on it, I can make up an age and log in.
Thank you, thank
We've
you,
been doing that
thank
since
you.
we've been born. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and then
So
and I can only imagine how that dude feel about
yeah,
his friends seeing his mama every day, and they talk about him,
yeah,
teasing him at school, man. Like
yeah,
some things, like you said, man, all money ain't good money. You got to think about it. Now, if you ain't got a family, you don't care, give a damn. Okay, that's fine, but you got to think about your kids and your family sometime.
yeah.
Like just like with the business, that'll slide on them too, and make
Mm-hmm.
them lose out on ventures and stuff because you want to do what you want to do, and you want to make money
Yeah,
the way you want to make it. So be careful. That's all I gotta say about that.
yeah, man.
But I ain't
I
knocking
was
your hustle.
Nah, I ain't knocking nobody hustle. I mean, we got to get it how I live. It's rough times out here. I get that, but just do right by people, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, for like I was saying earlier, for myself, it's hard for me to invest in people because I have invested in people and got shitted on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had went out there on a limb. I had gave people my last, and they ain't doing nothing with the business right now. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the end result, it ain't been nothing given back. You know what I'm saying? Got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that, man. Like I just said earlier, all money ain't good money. All ideas are not good ideas.
Yeah. You right about that now. You
some
definitely
some
right
some
about
some
that.
people some people be just thinking on the limb real quick, think, okay, this gonna work, and some they don't work.
They
It's
don't
not
work.
gonna
Yeah.
work if you're not putting that work in anyway.
But I mean, I commend them for at least trying. That's one
Yeah,
thing that a
you
lot
gotta
of people
try. You
don't
gotta
do.
try.
At least try. At least try.
Yeah.
And then that's a part of it though. You got to fail to
Hmm.
succeed. You're not gonna just succeed every time.
Yeah, a lot of people
So
scared of that though. A lot of people scared to fail. When I started the podcast and I asked y'all to let's just get it right.
yeah.
The guy I talked to, he was doing YouTube. I'm talking about getting view, thousand, and then
Mhm.
it just stopped. And he was like, man, it kind of messed me up, bro. I didn't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, just make sure y'all keep going. I said, bro, here's the thing about it. We start out with zero. I'm not gonna be afraid to be stuck at 400,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm not gonna be afraid of that. Because if I got one view, I know I can get two. I know I can get 200. I know I can get 2,000. And we started at zero. Now we up there. You know what I'm saying? We still climbing. You know what I mean? You just got to get
yeah,
people attention, and you can't be scared for somebody to say, I don't like you. It's okay. If you don't like me, maybe you
afraid of
like them.
rejection.
Maybe you like Onyx. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's like
right,
you don't got like me, but you got to watch us as a
yeah.
whole though.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
All together.
I was raised with tough skin, so it don't matter. I would say this: if you don't have tough skin, being in business and all that stuff, hey, you're gonna have to develop that
Yeah,
because
most
the
definitely.
business world, the corporation world, it's a dog eat dog.
They don't give a damn about your feeling.
Man, they don't care if they see they can shit on you to make money. That's what they're gonna do.
Yep.
We have had it to happen to us. I ain't gonna call no names. But
Mm-hmm.
it has happened to us where we had to learn because going out there trying to help people, trying to show up for people, you know what I'm saying? People tend to, okay, well, I use you for this, for my success, for my gain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be careful with that. Business one on
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. It won't happen no more.
Oh,
Let me tell
oh,
you that
oh,
much.
oh, 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 oh.
It
You
won't
know,
happen no more.
don't get me started. We gonna move on before I turn
Yeah.
up. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. Anything else you want to add on that, man?
Mm, not too much. But since we brought it up, I don't know when it's gonna air, but we got with that whole fiasco, we got somebody coming on to the show. So y'all tune in for that.
Yeah.
Um, as far as businesses go, man, I say this: if you want to start a legitimate business, be legitimate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't your intentions are very important when you do something like that, starting a business. So stay consistent
Mm-hmm.
and stay true to your word. That's all I
Yeah.
really got to say. And you'll be fine. Success will find you some way. But
Yeah.
ducking and diving, people hiding and all that stuff and trying to
Yeah.
get over on people, man, it ain't gonna work out for you. And I don't
Yeah.
care what you do. If your intentions is wrong, then you're gonna fail every time.
That's real talk. My final thought is, man, it's okay to hustle. You gotta have the hustle mentality when you're trying to do anything in life, but don't be no damn crook. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's a difference. It's a difference between a
Yeah,
hustler and a crook. You know what I'm saying? You
that's
gotta go
real.
out here, like Dude said, with that mindset, man. Do right by people. Do right by people. Don't try to get over just so you can get this $6,000 real quick, and then in the end result you asked out. Because let me tell you something about favor. You gotta watch who's covered by it. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You got to watch who got favor over
No,
their life
yeah,
because you might be trying to go all across the wrong person. And
I ain't lying.
when they covered and they are destined for whatever, ain't nothing gonna be to stand between it. So you don't want to make yourself and be in a bad predicament or mess your business up trying to get over on people or
That's
trying to
real.
take shortcuts. Shortcuts lead to dirt roads, and dirt roads lead back to the same damn place they came from.
Yeah, the dirt.
You know what I mean? The dirt, nigga. You know what I
The
mean?
dirt.
But hey man, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in on this little quick flicks, real quick, man. It's brought to you by Real Demand TV. Y'all already know we streaming in 172 countries. My man, Mr. Julius Rowe, Forward Motion. Anybody that's dealing with any kind of substance abuse, need
Yep,
any
yep.
help going into the new year, man. It's time to get it right. We can't keep going into year after year after year, taking the same things, the same old habits to us, man. Try to be better. Holla
True.
at my man, Mr. Julius Rowe, Forward Motion. It's your boy Tonio. Make sure y'all back. I said make sure y'all back y'all. Hit us up at backyardcomedy3@gmail.com. If you know any businesses that we have shouted out or haven't shouted out, or you want to run it back, email us. Hit us up personally, whichever you want to do, so we can get it out there, man. We love doing it. The black-owned businesses, the black anything. We love putting you out there. Nothing against anybody else's business, but we try to put our own out there because nobody else do it like we do it. You feel what I'm saying? I got my boy Really Dooley
I'm really here.
sitting in my car. I got it off. Ain't trying to burn no gas. Hey man, we appreciate y'all and we love y'all.
Higher.